Hi, I'm Terry. I'm 48. I'm not supposed to say and my daughter's counting them for me, so I'm down for two. I've spent half my life on a diet or thinking about being on a diet. I know a lot of you can relate to that. So at 21, I became a registered diet technician. I decided to teach people about nutrition because that's all I could think about. So I've lost my train of thought. I started teaching people, mostly children and women, on the USDA food guide pyramid, and it wasn't working. I was having all these women come in and talk to me about, I'm following what you're telling me and I'm exercising and it's not working and I'm not sure what to do. And I thought, I was in my 20s and I thought, these women are lying to me. They're just not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Now I wish I could go back and find them and apologize. So right around my 37th birthday, I started to notice the weight gain for myself, the aches and the pains, the joint pain, just all kinds of problems. So I went to my doctor and she said, welcome to your 40s. And she gave me a prescription for anti-anxiety medication. So before I turned 40, I was given all of these diagnoses. And then I was given medication for every single one. And then I was given more medication because those medications were causing problems. So I was like a complete mess. So in 2015, I found keto, and I decided, all these keto people are nuts. Dr. Westman, you're nuts. Like, who eats fat to heal? That's not what I was taught. So I decided to do some research. It took me to 2016 to finally decide that I was gonna do keto. I was gonna follow it for just a few months because it's really crazy. So instantly I lost 30 pounds. All my blood levels went where they were supposed to be. I cut out all the medications I was taking. The only medication I take is thyroid medication still. So 2 months into my keto journey, I had like this storm of stressors where I had family members in the hospital. I got kidney stones. Something else happened in there. So I hit this stall where everybody talks about, oh no, I'm in a stall. This was 2 months, I thought, I'm in a stall. So a year later, my mom passed away during that year. And so all I could focus on was, why can't I lose weight? Like, what is wrong with me? But then I realized that it took 3 years for me to realize that I stayed the same weight, but I was shrinking. I went from a size 14 to a 10. And I thought, what is happening? I can't figure out why I'm still stuck in this stall because everybody's focused on the weight loss. Like, why can't I drop those last 10 pounds? It didn't matter. I was healing on the inside. I was gaining muscle mass. I was gaining, I think, even bone density. I'm just healing from the inside. So then I thought, because I'm a mom, I have 2 kids, they were 16 and 18 at the time, and one of those hospitalizations was my son. He was put in the hospital for ITP, which I'll get to in a minute. So I thought, why should I be healthy all alone? So let's add everybody else in. So I converted my husband first because, you know, how much do you love me? How much? So I'm gonna start cooking this way, and this is all we're gonna eat. And he healed rosacea, fatigue, diabetes, GERD. He had that dad slump. I don't know if any of you men are familiar with it, where you eat dinner and then you're like, I'm just gonna take a nap for 15 minutes. I just need a quick nap. And we all knew Dad's gonna take a nap. But he was able to heal all that. So then I started in on my son, who was like, no way, I'm not doing your crazy diet. Stay away from me. He was hospitalized at 18, like I said. He had ITP, which is an autoimmune disease. I can't pronounce it. I won't even try. But it's basically his body was attacking his platelets. And so he was just one giant bruise. And so I thought, keto will heal this. And he's like, no. So I said, just give me 2 months. He's been keto for 2 years now. And he's lost over 100 pounds. And now he's the least compliant of the group, but he notices that when he eats something that he shouldn't be eating, he's like, oh, I'm sick, what can I do? And I'm like, go back to keto, you know, simple as that. He was the typical teenage gamer who ate like ramen noodles every day and ordered Domino's pizza, so you can get your kids to change. My daughter, who's here and counting my ums, started at 16. She was a sports freak in school and had to give all that up because she had constant stress fractures. She was always either in physical therapy or about to go into physical therapy. She was able to heal all that. Her acne, also had GERD and joint pain. But I think, like Nurse Cindy said, we eat like we're taught, so they were doing what I was doing and I was just leading them into it. And now we're all following the path out. I think she also had some autoimmune issues and some PCOS, but since she was so young, we didn't get any of that checked into. But she's also lost about 30 pounds, which I thought she didn't need to, but then you look at the before and afters and think, wow. So then I decided, when we have family gatherings, I should get everybody to do it, because all the men in our life are now like keto too, because they just have to eat what we cook. So I got my sister and my nieces, and nowadays you'll find me Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at My Ketogenic Family, because I'm researching recipes and I'm videotaping recipes and I'm showing you, I don't know how many of you are Hispanic, but when you do take away the tortillas and all the comfort foods, everybody's like, no. So we've found ways, my sister and I have found ways to keto-fy all that stuff, and so we make videos and we show them off. And if you have a teenager, I suggest she follows my daughter on Instagram. She also shows her journey and all the things I've done to her. So, so thank you for listening.